How about it?
And now, a page from our Sunday morning Almanac. April 17th, 1970, 41 years ago today. The day the whole world watched Apollo 13 land safely in the Pacific.
Ignition, Flight. Roger.
Launched on April 11th, with astronauts James Lovell, Jack Swigert, and Fred Hayes aboard, Apollo 13 was to have been the third manned mission to the surface of the moon.
We look good, Flight. We'll go.
Okay, Fada.
All went well for the first 55 hours, until Mission Control received this most understated of distress calls.
Houston, we've had a problem.
They had a problem, all right. One oxygen tank had exploded, another had failed, and the command module was losing power.
We are venting something out into space.
Okay, let's start scanning.
Forget about going to the moon. The challenge now was getting the astronauts back to Earth alive.
Okay, well, let's make sure we don't blow the whole mission.
As ground controllers brainstormed, the astronauts had to improvise, fix after fix, as James Lovell recalled years later.
This accident was much like playing solitaire. And you pull up a card, each card was a crisis.
This most harrowing of man's adventures in space gripped all Americans today.
From a huge CBS News screen at New York's Grand Central Station to newsstands and churches, the country anxiously followed the astronauts' progress.
Odyssey, Houston, we show you on the mains. It really looks great.
And when the chutes and the capsule were finally spotted and the astronauts rescued, millions breathed a sigh of relief. Apollo 13 was billed by NASA as a successful failure. Jack Swigert died of bone cancer in 1982, but his crewmates, James Lovell and Frank Hayes, are still very much with us. Something nobody could have predicted for sure 41 years ago.